Hi friends, my name is Akil Ahmed, and in this particular video tutorial I will show you how to upload files to SFTP server using batch file in SSIS. So the agenda of today's video tutorial is that we will see how can we upload the files to SFTP server using command line using the WinScp. So we will be actually using the WinScp command lines to upload the files, and then we will implement that code inside the SSIS package. So without wasting further time, let's jump to the demo. So uploading the files or downloading the files from the SFTP server is very common these days, and I have already created a video like how you can download the files from the SFTP server, and maybe I can share the link of that video in the description of this video so that you can see how you can download the files from the SFTP server. But in this video we will see how we can upload the files back to the SFTP server. So I have a SFTP server installed on my machine. So first of all, let's connect to the SFTP server. So we can use the WinScp GUI tool to connect to the SFTP server. If you don't have the WinScp tool, then you can just directly Google it like WinScp, and then you can download and install it. So, and I already have one of the video how you can do that when I created a video how you can configure the SFTP server on your machine. And if you are struggling downloading and installing the WinScp client, then I will share another video where I install the SFTP server on the Windows machine, and in that video I actually downloaded and installed the WinScp client. So I will share that video as well in the description of this video. But because I already have the WinScp client, so I can just open the WinScp and then we can connect to it so that we can see what files are available on the SFTP server. So recently I had connected to the SFTP server, so that's why it has saved my workspace. But I can show you connecting with a new workspace. So I can click on new site, okay. And now inside the host name you need to provide your SFTP server address. So in my case my SFTP server is installed on my laptop, so I can just get the IP address from here, and that IP address will be the host name. So I can write ipconfig. So I can copy the IPv4 address from here. I can copy this one, okay, and then I can paste it here inside the host name. And the port number will be the 22. The port number 22 is normally reserved for connecting to the SFTP server. So you can connect to the multiple FTP, SFTP. You can use multiple protocol, but in this case we are going to connect to the SFTP server. So that's why we will use the SFTP file protocol here, okay, secure file transfer protocol. Now inside the username and password you can provide your username and password that is given to you. So normally when you upload or download the files from or to SFTP server, then the client or your company gives you the credentials for the SFTP server, they give you the SFTP server address and then they give you the username and the password. So in this case, because my SFTP server is on my local machine, so I will give my local machine name credentials, HP, and the password. Now I can click on the login, so it should be connected. Yeah, so on the right side these are the folders from the SFTP server. So I will select this option C. Inside the C location I have the SFTP files folder. So I want to upload the files to this location. So I can refresh here. So right now we don't have any files, so you can right click and refresh here as well. So right now inside this file C SFTP files we don't have any files as of now, okay. So we will upload the files here. Now let me open this location, D files. So in the D files location I got a Apple directory, and in the Apple directory I got few files here, some CSV file and 2 XLSX files, okay. So first I will try to show you how you can upload all CSV files from this location, all these files from this location to the SFTP server at this particular folder. Okay, so the first thing that we will do is that we will click on the tabs, and from here there is an option generate session URL, okay. So this will show you this particular script, so you can actually copy this one, okay, and now paste it at some location. So I can paste it here in the Notepad++. Now if I go back, So if you see this one, so this is the like open SFTP, this is the username and this is the password, and this is the SFTP server address, and this is the host key to connect to the SFTP server. So these will be used, okay. And then you can put the command here, like the command to upload the files to the SFTP server. And if you see here, these are the two these are the actually comments, okay. And in the comments they have given the option like the method, like how you can actually create and how you can call your script that will have the SFTP commands, okay. Like you can use this WinScp.exe to call your script, the script that has the commands to upload the files to the SFTP server, and this is the path to the log file. So we will see in a bit like how we can utilize these particular scripts, okay. So for now we can close this one, okay, and we can minimize this one. So first thing that we need to do is that we need to create a script that will have the command to upload the files to the SFTP server. So I can go to this location D files, and inside the script folder I can actually create a script file here. So I can call the script file as upload files, okay, .txt, and I can open this one. Now in this one we need to type our script, okay. So I can go back to the Notepad++, okay, and this is the same script that I copied, you know, from the WinScp client. So I can copy this one and I can paste this one. So this will actually open the connection to the SFTP server, okay. And now to upload the files to the SFTP server, there is only single line of code, okay, that you need to write put, okay. And now in the double quote you need to provide the location of the files, like which files you want to upload. So I want to upload the files these one, like D files apple. So I can copy this path from here, and then in the double quote I can provide this path D files apple, and inside this one I want to upload the star.csv files. So I want to upload all CSV files, okay. So these 4 files, they should be uploaded. So we provided the local file path. Now we need to provide the location of the SFTP server, like in which folder you want to upload the files to. So if you come to this particular location, so this is the location of /c /SFTP files /. So this is the path, like at this path I want to upload the files to. So I can right click here and I can click on copy path to clipboard, okay. And now I can put the double quote here, then paste the path, and then / and then add the double quote. So I want to upload the files to this particular location. So this is the only code, just 2 lines of code, and it should be sufficient to upload the files to the SFTP server. So I can actually close this one, save, okay. So the script has been saved, okay. And now I can open the SSIS package. So from the SSIS package we can use the execute process task, okay, to call the batch file. So I can just drag and drop the execute process task into the control flow window, and then I can configure the execute process task. So I can go to the process, and in the executable location we need to provide the location of the WinScp.exe. So if you go to this location, so this script, you know, I got it from the WinScp client. You can I think if you remember, otherwise you can just watch the video again, okay, like where I copied it. So you just need to copy this path from here, okay, and paste it inside the executable, okay. And now inside the arguments, what you need to do, you just need to copy this one, the script. So you can copy this one, script, paste it here, okay. And now in the script you need to actually provide the actual location of the script that we have created. So we have created this script, so I can copy this one, upload files.txt. So copy the path from here, and now inside the double quote provide the path, okay. So this is fine. So this will be the script that will be executed, and now we can also provide the log file path as well, so that when the process will run, it can actually create the log file. And the log file is necessary because in case if the process will fail or it will succeed, you know, it will create the log file in every case. In case if the process got failed, then it will help you to get the error message, like what is the error message that you are getting in the log file. So I will create the log file at the same location, so I can copy and paste the same location here, okay, and the log file name will be either it can be like WinScp.log, that's fine, okay. So this will be the log file name. Yeah, so that's the only thing. Now I can click OK and we are good to run the SSIS package now. So I can click on start, okay. So it should execute the script file that we have created and it should upload all the CSV files to the SFTP server. So the package ran fine, okay. I can close this one if I want, okay. Now first of all I will go to the this location where the script file is situated, and this is the log file. The size is really big, 14 KB, but that's fine. So I can open this the log file, and it should have the information about everything, like what is happening in the script file. So like we are opening this particular SFTP server, okay, and if I scroll down, where is the useful information that can help me? Okay, so it's trying to upload this email.csv file, then email2.csv file, then employee.csv. So it seems like it has uploaded the files. Yeah, student.csv files, all channels closed. So it has uploaded all the CSV files. Now I can go back to the WinScp and I can actually refresh this particular location. It only shows you the files as soon as you refresh them. So I refresh the folder and now you can see that the 4 files have been uploaded from my local machine to the SFTP server. Okay, so this is working great. Now let me make a change to the this particular script, that instead of uploading only the CSV files from this folder, okay, if I do star.star, then it should upload the Excel files as well. Okay, so what I can do, I can just make a change, a small change. Instead of star.csv, I can do star.star. So now it should upload all the files. Okay, this is really cool that there are just 2 lines of code and they are working great, and even the first line was generated by the WinScp client. So I have only written the 1 line, like put and then the local file path and the remote file path, and even the remote file path was we copied from the WinScp client. So this is really good. Now I can click on save, and now if I rerun the package, so, and you can also check the size of the WinScp.log. it's 14 KB right now. Okay, so let me rerun it and let's see if the size of the log file, for example, increases. Then what we can do, before running this particular execute process task, we can actually delete the log file, so that every time the log file will be recreated. Okay, and that will make more sense, okay, because we don't need the older log files. The log file for the last execution should be sufficient. So I can open the WinScp client now and I can right click and refresh it. So now you can see that it has uploaded the Excel files as well. So this is pretty good. Now I can go back to this location, and now the size of the log file is getting increased. Last time it was 14 KB, now it is 30 KB. So it is increasing a lot, that I don't want to increase it. Okay, I don't want the older logs. So I think this was the log from the previous run, that all channels closed 2316, and now the new log file starts from the 2318. Okay, so I do not want the old log file. So what I can do, I can actually copy this location. Okay, it's not showing. Yeah, WinScp.log. Okay, I can copy this particular location, and now I can create a variable here, and I can call it as log file. Okay, data type is string. I can provide the value here. That's good. Now I can use the file system task before calling this particular execute process task, and I can call it as delete log file. Okay, and I can just configure this one pretty quickly. Delete file is source path variable true, and then the user defined variable log file. So that's good. I can click OK. Okay, that's fine. Now when I will rerun it, so the log file will be deleted and it will be actually recreated. So it deleted and just recreated, right? It recreated at 11:21. You can see the time. Okay, so you can see the time as well, 11:21. So this is working absolutely great, and the size of the log file is also 16 KB, so it was just recreated. Yeah, so I think that's it for today's video, and if you have any questions, then you can put your questions below, and I will provide this command, very small command, like 2 lines of command I will put in the description of the video, so that maybe you can copy it if you want, okay, and can use in your environment. Yeah, so I think that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you like the video, then please click the like button, do subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon and click on all, so that you will be notified every time I put a new video. Thank you so much.